Hey guys, it's Jaclyn. So today I wanted to share with you guys what I carry in my makeup kit. Now obviously it does kind of vary project to project. If I'm working in film and TV or on set or on a photo shoot, things are gonna change. But this is kind of what's in my makeup kit when I'm working on more of like an individualized kind of special client. So tonight I'm actually gonna be working on a specific client so I can kind of tailor the makeup kit to how I know that they're gonna want their makeup done and what products they're gonna want to use. So yeah, I thought I would give you guys a little sneak peek at what I carry. I don't really get to do too many makeup jobs anymore just because I am so busy. I don't really have the time for it. But tonight it was for a special person, so I was like, we're gonna make it happen. So I've just been kind of cleaning my kit and reorganizing everything. So don't mind all this. I've just been like bumming around the house cleaning. But yeah, I thought I would give you guys a quick little sneak peek at what I carry inside. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so this is my makeup kit here. This is actually a Zuca, and this is a Makeup Forever branded one, but it's just kind of like the original Zuca traveling professional case. So yeah, this is normally what I store my makeup and my kit in. If I am working on a bigger project or if I have like tons of clients or I need to do hair as well, I will actually grab like another bag, and I have a couple other like on-set bags. But for the most part, this is normally what I travel with and use. I really like it. It holds up pretty well, and this actually doubles up as a seat, which is kind of handy. So I think we might as well hop on into it. I am like completely stuffed this full, so there's lots of stuff to go through. So basically just in the little side pouch here, I have a couple different makeup removing wipes and some face wipes, and then I just have water, brush cleanser, and then 99% alcohol. And I also have some hand sanitizer in there, but that's basically all I keep in there. There is like a little pouch on the side here, which is convenient because it's completely like lined with this kind of plastic. So if you do have something wet, like a wet towel, and you don't want to get everything else gross, you can just shove it in there. So that does kind of come in handy. But let's kind of start with what I've got in here. So let me just pull out, I'm just gonna start from the top and work down. So I just have a box of Kleenex in here. Next, I just have like this little container with a bunch of disposables. So I've got a bunch of different like sponges, little makeup pads, Q-tips, spoolies, things like that. Then on the side here, I don't always take this with me. I normally do if I'm working like on set. This is kind of like my little mini emergency bag. So I've got everything in here from like eye drops, band-aids, antiseptic wipes, a little bit of everything. So I just pack this just in case. And then in here I have my brush roll with all my brushes, and I'll open that up in just a second. And then back here I just have my cape. So I normally just put a cape on clients if they're wearing like an outfit. Again, normally more for on set or if someone's like getting ready to go out and they already have their dress on or something. But I pack that just in case. And I also always pack a nice clean towel. This is just a really great spot to either work on and have my makeup on there, or again, if someone needs like a face towel, this can double as that. Okay, so let me push that aside and let me show you what I actually store in my brush roll over here. So basically I have everything in here that I think I'm gonna need for the day. Like I said, I'm just working on one person today, so I didn't like completely overpack with all the brushes. But these guys are all freshly washed. I deep cleaned them last night. So I've got a little bit of everything, like powder brushes, foundation brushes, all of my favorite smaller brushes, eye brushes, things like that. I also always like to carry like a palette on me, of course, a palette knife, little scissors, tweezers, hair clips, eyelash curler, all those types of tools. So that's basically everything on here. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do a video soon on my top like favorite brushes, so that way you guys can kind of see what I like to work with on most days. But for now, you get a little sneak peek. Okay, let's move back to the Zuca over here. So I'm just gonna tilt you up. So basically, all that I have left in here, I've got 5 different little containers, and these actually came with my Zuca when I got it. So I like to normally pack them in the order that I'm gonna apply them. So on the top, I have like my base, like makeup removers, cleansers, moisturizers, things like that. So I'm gonna run through each of these bags fairly quickly, but I will show you guys kind of the general products that I carry in here. So like I said, this is my bases. So I've got different eye creams, I've got moisturizers. I always like to carry a lip scrub just because if someone's lips are dry and flaky, no matter how much lipstick you put on, it's never gonna cover it up. So I do always like to carry that. I have like a body kind of bronzer in here, Fix Plus, sunscreen, removers. I also have some sheet masks in here just in case, you know, that's what they want, or if they have some extra time. Some moisturizers and just some finishing sprays. So that's basically everything in my kind of prep kit. Then moving on to the next layer, this might be one of my favorite cases. This is basically all of the face and the base products that I use. So basically in here I have everything from primers, illuminators, tinted moisturizers, foundations, concealers, highlighting pens, everything like that in here. So I normally will have a full range of colors in my foundations. Again, today I'm just working on one person and I know her skin tone. I'm not sure if she's going to be more tanned or lighter today, so I did bring some options. But on a regular day, I do have a full variety. But these are a bit more tailored to I know what this client specifically likes. So I have some different concealers, some highlighter pens. What else do I have in here? I also have a little facial serum in here. Sometimes I like to mix that into like my brush and just get the product a bit more dewy. So I have a bunch of different options in here depending on what the client is feeling like today. I have some concealer palettes, and that basically covers everything in there. Okay, next up I have this bag that has a little bit of everything inside. It can get pretty messy in this one quite quick. And again, depending on what I'm going for, I do kind of organize my bags a bit differently. Some days I go like one bag just for face products, one bag just for eye products, one bag just for lip products. Today I don't really follow that rule. But in here I basically have a bunch of different powders. I've got different setting powders in here. I also have some different contour powders, some just kind of illuminating powders, some highlights. I've got a bunch of different blushes in here, just like my favorites that I think are gonna go nicely for today. And I also have a couple different eye bases in here. So I've got like a paint pot in here, a couple of different really gorgeous Charlotte Tilbury ones. I have some Urban Decay primer in there, a little sharpener, which is kind of random, but whatever. And then I also have some different moisturizers and lip balms in there. And then I also have this cream bronzer. And then I just have some larger products over here. These are kind of ginormous. This is the Marc Jacobs bronzer. And I also have the Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's called the Instant 5-Minute Face Palette. It's really gorgeous. And I know today my client specifically loves Charlotte Tilbury, so I had to be sure to include a bunch of Charlotte Tilbury today. And then just here in these bags, I have some different lip liners. I have some that I know are gonna be perfect for today, but I also like to carry some extra colors just in case, because you never know. And I also have some other loose lipsticks here that I think they will like, but I also have like a lip palette, so these are just kind of some extra lip products that I might want to use. So that is everything in there. Next up, I have another fun bag. I also really like this one. These are basically all of my bigger palettes. So I've got everything from lips and eyes in here. So I basically have the original Naked palette, which is kind of like a classic. I always need to have that on me. I've got this palette, which is really nice. This is the Stila, what's this called? The Eyes Are the Window to the Mind. And it's really nice because they're completely matte shadows, so those tend to work really good on basically everyone. I have a couple of different Charlotte Tilbury ones here. These are just some favorites. Then I just have a bunch of other different eyeshadow palettes, and then I have a lip palette here. This is another, oops, it's getting caught. This is another larger lip palette in here. These are great because I can basically use these to make any color that I want. And then lastly in here I have this Makeup Forever Flash palette, and again this is something that I can never kind of go without. I love having this on me just in case, because again you can make any color out of this. So whether I need a lip color or a crazy eyeliner or an eyeshadow or basically anything in between, it's just kind of nice to have this on hand. So I love that. Okay, and then we're on to the last bag, and this one actually is not packed super full, but this is basically eyes, like mascara, eyeliner, brows, and some lashes in here. This is a little bit of a hot mess right now. I should probably put some little baggies in here to kind of divide everything, but I guess it's fine for now. I have a couple of new mascaras in here, just a waterproof option and a non-waterproof. They have a bunch of different liners in here. I basically have everything from black, brown, to purple, green, blue, white, nude, kind of to cover all of my bases. And then I've got some lashes in here. I also have some loose pigments. These are just some gorgeous fall colors, so this might be fun for today in case the client wants to experiment with some fall colors. And then I also have different brow products in here. I always carry the Inglot gel liners. I have one in brown and one in black. I love those. Then I've got some lash glue, brow powder, brow pencil, clear brow gel, a tinted brow gel, and then that is basically everything. Okay, now that is basically everything in here. It's completely empty, if you can see that in there. But I just wanted to show you quickly the other kind of compartments of this and just show you other reasons why I really like it. It's got a bunch of different like little pockets in here, so I actually just carry some like little business cards in there. It's got like an open pocket in there, and then as well as a zipper pocket. I think I just have some extra little baggies and dividers in there. And then the back, it just has like a little slot for if I can get this open. Just got like a little slot from your name and your info. And then I also just have a few loose hair ties back there. These are for me in case I just need to like tie my hair back if it's getting in the way. And then I think these sides, oh, I thought they were empty. I've got some extra disposables in there just in case I need them. And I'm pretty sure that one's empty. So that is basically it. That is the entire Zuca and how I pack it. Like I said, it definitely does vary kind of day to day or project to project. For today, I am packing a bit more on the light side. Sometimes I do have like 2 other bags on top of this. So it does kind of just depend, but I did want to give you guys kind of like a general idea. So that is everything that's in my makeup kit. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a little sneak peek. And also, side note, I'm so sorry if you hear like a faint beeping in the background. I don't know what it is. It's been driving me nuts. If you follow me on Twitter, you've probably seen me tweet about it a couple of times. Like the last 48 hours, there's been a very faint beeping, and it kind of will go on for like 3 hours, 4 hours at a time, and then it'll stop. And I thought it was done with yesterday, and then I woke up today and it was beeping again. And I have no idea what it is. I don't think it's coming from inside my place, but it sounds like it is, but I've checked everything. I have no idea where this beeping is coming from, but it's just like so faint, and oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts. So I'm so sorry, and I apologize if you hear that in the background of this video. I hope it doesn't drive you nearly as nuts as it's been driving me over the past 2 days. Anyways, that's besides the point. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!